From a wanted man in Arkansas who fled with his family in the car, and a high-speed chase in Florida that likely saved a woman's life, to a perp in Michigan who preferred driving on the sidewalk, and much more. Here are some of the craziest police chases with murder suspects.
He is now driving down the sidewalk.
Driving on the sidewalk with southbound Utica Masonic.
On August 30th of 2021, undercover agents with the U.S. Marshals tracked 32-year-old Kamari Kennedy to Macomb County, Michigan, where he was actively hiding from the law. The Marshals had been looking for him since June of 2021, after he took his girlfriend's life in Minot, North Dakota, roughly 1,000 miles away. The Marshals contacted the Macomb County Sheriff's Office, who found Kennedy driving a minivan. As soon as the lights and sirens came on, Kennedy hit the gas and sped away.
Looks like he's gonna run, guys. He's on the shoulder.
Copy that, looking like he's gonna run.
He is running. Wanted for homicide?
Affirmative.
It's a great town and country. We're coming up to Harrington. Speeds are 75.
75.
All the traffic stopped for the intersection. He just blew the light. Alright, we're hitting the brakes. Stand by.
Copy that.
Alright, now he's driving. Okay, stand by.
Anyway.
Through the light at Rudgate, and he's driving into the oncoming. Stand by. Alright, dispatch, we're westbound 16. Looks like he's going to hit the flipper. Alright, continuing westbound 16. Speeds are now 55 miles an hour. We're through the railroad tracks.
Westbound metro to the railroad tracks. Keep that growth back, guys.
Alright, dispatch, approaching westbound at Charter Oaks. I got heavy traffic. Speeds are about 80. Alright, looks like he's going to go through the red light. Stand by. We're in the flipper. Hang on, we're in the flipper. Looks like we're going to go eastbound, everybody. Eastbound. Yup, he's in the oncoming lanes, guys. Oncoming lanes.
Sorry, that oncoming lane.
Alright, we're going to be going southbound Garfield from 16, guys. Let Frazier know. Through a street called Festian, coming up the 15-mile road. He's going into the center lane.
Copy that. Still southbound on Garfield, approaching Frazier, approaching 15.
Stand by, dispatch. Alright, we're through 15-mile road, dispatch.
Copy that, through 15.
Speed 70 miles an hour.
At this point, Kennedy will try anything to shake the police. Watch as he cuts through parking lots and even starts driving on the sidewalk.
Speeds are now 85. We're slowing down. Looks like he's going to pick up Utica.
Copy that, looking like you're going to get on Utica. Homicide out of North Dakota.
14, homicide out of North Dakota. Stand by, dispatch. We're going through a private parking lot.
Copy that, Copy that.
Alright, dispatch, southbound Utica, coming up to Masonic. He is now driving down the sidewalk.
Driving on the sidewalk with southbound Utica Masonic.
Alright, dispatch, when I get the opportunity, I'm going to see if I can take him out. He's getting pretty reckless. Dispatch, we're Utica through the railroad tracks, coming up to Grossbeck. I got traffic. Going through the grass, Marathon gas station by the Jimmy John's.
Through the grass by Jimmy John's.
Southbound Grossbeck. Now looks like we're going to go through 13, set up at a red light. Stand by.
Like approaching 13.
Hold off. I'm holding off. I got a lot of traffic coming up. I am not going to take him out at this time.
Copy that, holding off, heavy traffic.
right, dispatch, we're through 12 Mile, southbound Groesbeck through 12 Mile.
Southbound Groesbeck through 12. We got MSP and Warren advised, unknown exactly where their units are.
10-4, we're through the light, continuing southbound, stand by, I got traffic, I got to stop work.
That works, still southbound.
Alright, we made it through. I didn't hit anybody, neither did our suspect.
This chase was getting out of control. Police had to stop Kennedy before he took another life. Thankfully, traffic was clearing up ahead, and our officers were able to run him off the road.
Not hitting the brakes for traffic.
What's your speed?
We are down to 35 for a red light.
Can you...
All right, he just caused a rear-end accident, none of us. All right, guys, we got open roadway dispatch, open roadway. Let's take him out.
Copy that. Open roadway is empty to take out.
Chief, mine's right up there with them. We're going to take them out.
All right, go ahead.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
After the crash, Kennedy and his passenger were arrested without further incident. The officer who finally took him out sustained a few minor injuries, but was ultimately okay. In September of 2024, Kennedy was found guilty of the homicide of Dominique Kelly. In December, a North Dakota judge sentenced him to life in prison without parole. Walter Medina is a sick and twisted individual. Between January and April of 2024, he kept a homeless woman captive, subjecting her to things that aren't worth repeating. Thankfully, she escaped and ran for help at a nearby gas station. While conducting a traffic stop, Florida Highway Patrol officers spotted his gold van heading toward them on the freeway. They dropped what they were doing and quickly initiated a pursuit. Soon, every officer between Polk and Osceola counties was after him.
What's the latest at 20?
It's 62, just a few seconds ago, it's 62.
Right up there, 417, still 94. We're at the 54 right now.
Now has you at 64, 80 miles per hour.
Medina rides in the breakdown lane for several miles. Unfortunately, someone with engine trouble was forced to pull over up ahead. They had no idea a high-speed chase was heading right for them. Watch how close Medina comes to hitting this person's car and wrecking out.
Someone's speeds at 128 and on 4, they're this way. There's more. higher ridicule information to come to Orange County. They can contact on
Medina eventually runs out of breakdown lane and is forced to weave between cars on the open road. Our officer soon takes the lead and attempts multiple pit maneuvers to end this chase. Unfortunately, dense traffic makes it easier said than done.
They just passed the 50 lane, everybody's dropping into the left shoulder of the roadway.
As he's approaching,
We're trying to figure out a path. Number 14 is the DAV, the shoulder, on the shoulder, the 71.
3261 unit, when you reach the beach line, if you stay east, let me know to go on the beach line and where your north your way. Let's go. 3260, you got the beach line? Yes, keep going, I'm right here in the shoulder. Older at Ray Chrysler, right?
Sidewalk, come back to the old Chrysler out of country. Sidewalk, Canadian, out of country.
Alright, so I'm sitting right here in the left shoulder. I'm going to try to pull him off the road. He's down for the Sidewalk. Yeah, that's okay. And number two, yeah, that's always where move up to the, he's not there for that line. Let me know if you take the express lanes or not. Hey, go ahead, you didn't hear me?
Our officer tries his best, but still can't get a good pit on Medina's car. Thankfully, he doesn't have to, as this chase is about to end itself.
Yeah, I'm number 2. That's probably a 15 unit of going on. If he's not responding, somebody take him over the 5th vehicle. That's 3, I'm number 1. I'm trying to take the trying to do it before you get to downtown. Yeah, if you're there, when he crashes, get on the approach of the car, we gotta go up there. Alright, we're pulling up to 0, 8,000 to 0, okay? Otherwise, the exit, but we're still westbound. We're to 0 at the exit. Oh, sorry, eastbound. Alright, he's exited JYP, exit JYP. John Hill Park there, exit. We're approaching the head of JYP. Looks like we are making a right, make a right. Yeah, just a straight corner.
Technically, Medina didn't commit a homicide that we know of. However, had his victim not escaped, she most likely would have passed away due to months of captivity. In the end, Medina was charged with aggravated battery, armed kidnapping, and terrorizing, along with a handful of traffic violations. Hopefully, he never gets a chance to hurt anybody again.
What is it?
I've never been to jail in my entire
Okay, all right. It'll be fine, I promise. All right?
It was August 16th of 2022. Police in Oconee County, Georgia, had just spotted a black vehicle driving with suspended tags. Behind the wheel was 47-year-old Muhammad Bilal El Amin, though his driver's license listed his name as Rais Sekhem. Police soon learned that he didn't have insurance, and his Rais Sekhem license was suspended. But those weren't the only dark secrets he was hiding.
You're about 57 minutes away from me. I was almost at the hospital.
Okay. Take this off for me.
Just send me what the information you put in your GPS, because that way
I didn't go.
The same thing.
I don't know the name of this place right here.
We'll get it figured out. We'll text it to you. It's Prince Avenue.
It's
All right,
Prince
so
Avenue.
here's what's going to happen, Sakeem, okay? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to place you into custody today, okay? You're going to go down to jail.
Oh no.
You got to get booked in. They're going to take your fingerprints and picture, and you'll get a bond. But because you're driving on suspended license, you got to go down to jail.
Sir, I did not know. I have children, I have a sick uncle, and I run the household.
I got you.
No, I really
we don't have a choice at this time.
Please
so we're placing you
put
in arrest. Go ahead and turn around and put your hands on your back, please.
Please put
Turn
Auntie
around
on
and
the
put your hands
phone.
on your back. We'll set the phone up on the car.
After some back and forth, officers led Muhammad back to their car, where he continued telling his sob story.
Slide your legs in.
Sir, I do for my entire family.
Okay. Well,
Do you know
I don't have a choice here, man. I'm telling you.
I told you I was not going to get in my car. I swear to you, I wasn't going to get in my car.
You have a suspended license. You're driving a car without insurance. You've got that taken care of.
I've been doing it every
you got
day.
Suspended registration.
My uncle
So
went
you
into...
have to go down to the jail and get booked in. Just take your photograph. They're going to take your fingerprints. They'll give you a bond amount. You can bond out, and then you can get on the way up to the hospital. But you can't drive.
Sir,
So have a seat for me, please.
Okay, may I speak after you?
Have a seat for me, please.
Are you going to
Sit down, and then I'll listen to you. Okay, so what do you want to tell me?
On everything, my aunt just had a stroke. My uncle just had a stroke 2.5 weeks ago. I'm here helping my family. I don't even know who can come and bond me out. I don't even know who can come and bond me out. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a crook. I look how old I am.
Remember the words, "I'm not a criminal, I'm not a crook." Mohammed has never told a bigger lie in his life, and yet police have no idea who they're currently arresting.
What is it?
I've never been to jail in my entire
Okay, all right. It'll be fine, I promise. All right? All right, we got to get you to the jail.
And with that, police in Oconee County have just captured one of the FBI's most wanted men. Let's rewind to 1994, when 19-year-old Muhammad was wanted in the shooting homicide of 18-year-old Jafford Tucker Jr. Detectives identified Muhammad as the primary suspect 3 days after the incident. He had been on the run ever since. When you hear him pleading with deputies, he's actually begging for his life. He knows it's all over when they get to the station. But let's face it, he should have been in jail a long time ago. On February 24th of 2023, Muhammad was officially indicted for a crime he committed over 30 years ago.
Moderate.
It was April 25th of 2022. ASP Trooper Rich Dunn was patrolling in Greene County when he learned about a wanted homicide suspect in the area. They'd been searching for Rodney Trammell, who was wanted in connection with the death of 45-year-old Larry Galloway. Last they heard, Trammell was driving a 2008 white Jeep Commander with damage to the front right fender. He was considered armed and extremely dangerous, so Trooper Dunn had to be extra cautious while approaching the Commander at this gas station.
Hey, bro.
It's gonna be eastbound.
Alright. What's your reason for the stop? That boy, big boy, you're gonna stop station for 43 here.
In pursuit.
Trying to get to 30. This is going to be that suspect for 9602.
Beach Street. Traffic is lighted this time.
The danger ramped up when police learned that a woman and her 15-year-old daughter were inside Trammell's fleeing vehicle. It's unclear if either was related to Trammell or if he'd taken them hostage at some point before the chase. Eventually, Trammell led police onto the open road, where the chase officially kicked into high gear.
If you determine there's a lot of traffic,
As soon as I get a spot, I'm pitting. Heads up when we finally stop.
I'm 49 412. He's going to come through the penalty. So we're not be selling anymore. Don't worry about it.
He's wrecked out here behind the, right by the Goodwill here on 412 West.
Take look over my home.
According to reports, Trammell deleted himself after the car flipped over. Thankfully, the woman and her daughter were okay. It's unclear what led to the violence between him and Larry Galloway, who was found inside a car submerged in the Spring River. On July 7th of 2011, 34-year-old Roderick Dantzler claimed the lives of 7 people and wounded 2 others during a shooting spree in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Roderick's mother called the police around 2:30 that afternoon to report an incident involving her daughter-in-law. Soon, police discovered multiple homicide scenes, and officers knew they had a volatile suspect on the loose. Locals were ordered to shelter inside until further notice. Police finally found Roderick driving a stolen Chevy Suburban. He was hunting one of his ex-girlfriends when officers showed up, kicking off this crazy chase. You won't believe how much damage Roderick takes by the end. The spikes were a direct hit, but weren't enough to slow down this maniac. As the chase continued, he leaned out the window every few seconds and fired his weapon at our tailing officer. Roderick eventually takes the chase onto the freeway, where high speeds cause his deflating tires to fail and explode. Despite the flats and a banged-up car, Roderick keeps his foot on the gas. Watch as he veers into oncoming traffic, T-bones a semi-truck, and still keeps running from the police. From here, Roderick fled on foot and broke into an elderly couple's home. He engaged in a tense standoff with police until 11:30 that night, when he decided to take himself out. According to police, Roderick was hunting his old girlfriends after his wife filed for separation. He was carrying an arsenal and would have likely hurt more people if officers hadn't intervened. October 7th of 2022 was a violent day in Conway, Arkansas. Between 5 and 5:10 p.m., 3 calls came in to the local police station about 3 different shooting incidents. 2 people were in critical condition, and another was being airlifted to the hospital. Officers traced the shooting spree to 32-year-old Prince Michael Ajetunmobi, who allegedly knew all 3 victims and had a child with one of them. They found him driving a white SUV on the highway and would stop at nothing until they brought him to justice. Unfortunately, this chase opened with some collateral damage from the Arkansas State Police.
That's in 129, speed 80. That's on shoulder. That's in 129, speed 80, that's on shoulder. I have 129. Alright, speed's about 90. We're passing 120. We just passed 129. Just past 129, speed's 90.
With Trooper Plouch out of the pursuit, it was up to Trooper Carlton to keep pace with Prince Michael.
69, we get that this way, thanks again.
According to police, Prince Michael fled into the woods and opened fire on officers. When the bullets stopped, police moved in to find him on the ground, having suffered a self-inflicted wound. 24 hours later, Prince Michael passed away in the hospital, having succumbed to his injuries. Authorities later said the shootings were related to a domestic dispute. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like it, be sure to click the link on screen now. With that, thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.